بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمد عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. We ask Allah Ta'ala to forgive us all our shortcomings and our sins and have mercy on our souls in this life and in the hereafter. We thank all of you for coming out to our pre-Ramadan, mashallah, family night. And what you see here is family. May Allah Ta'ala reward all of you. So we're going to open up, brother's going to open up with some recitation, and then we're going to have a few more of our young adults come up, and then we'll speak for about 5 minutes, 7, 10 at the most, on forgiveness, inshallah ta'ala.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين وزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Allahu Akbar.
Okay, so today I'm going to talk about what Ramadan is for me. I had a paper, got the paper, but I forgot to print it out. So I'm going to wing it today. So, for me, Ramadan has always been about how many days I can fast for, how long I can fast for. Like, so far, the longest day I fasted was like 26 to 27 days, around that facility. So, I started fasting when I was like 6 or 7. I started off fasting from like Suhoor to like 12:30, and then every year, like when I turned like 8, I tried doing a whole day. Let me just say that was hard. That was really hard. So after a little while of doing it for a really long time, it kind of got easier. So my thing is, if y'all want to fast, start at a young age because it's going to get easier as you grow up. For me, it's easy, but like it's not that easy because like you're not eating anything for almost 18 hours, and that's big, especially if you got friends that like to play basketball. So unless you can do that fast and stuff while playing basketball, then basketball is the thing for you. So yeah, like I said, you guys should start off young when it comes to playing and when it comes to fasting. But when you're older, it's going to get a lot easier. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. My first day was like, am I going to die? Or like, and I'm hungry, man. I'm really hungry. But luckily I made it through. I got like $2. That's what's up. Like, yeah, man. I was supposed to be talking about Ramadan, but like, I'm also going to say something. If you make a dua, never think that Allah's not going to answer it. I made dua for a pair of phone posits, one pair of phone posits. I got a pair of phone posits, 2 pairs of Jordans, and some Griffins. So Allah always comes through for you. I prayed for a fidget spinner. It's in my pocket. And it's like, well, technically speaking, I traded it, but you know, all's well that ends well. So if you ever think that Allah is not answering your prayers, there's something wrong with you, man, because Allah never says no. He says yes, later, or I got something better. And for me, man, at first I was thinking, like, I remember something, I forgot what it was, but I was like, what could be better than doing this? I think I was supposed to be going to someone's house, but like, I didn't. I was like, what could be better than going to my friend's house? So I go to my friend's house and see him. I was like, what can be better than going to his house? So I go to his house, learn about fidget spinners, buy one, go back to his house, trade one, and be mad, I got a fidget spinner. and spent for like 112 seconds around that area. Stuff. So yeah, pray.
Pray.
And my dad said the reason, because he said, I think, that there's going to be a young boy shed on the day of judgment. And like, the Lord is going to bless them. So like, my dad says that the reason I get blessed so much is because like if you got money in your pocket, or if you got money at home, because I've left money at the house a lot. Like, one time I had $5, right? I left it at the house. I was sad. So if you got money at the house, or if you remember to bring some money, no matter if it's $2, no matter if it's 2 cents, it's still good to give it, because like you said, I think you said it. Who would be better, the brother that gives $1 every day, every Friday, or the person that gives $100 one Friday? Which one's better? It's the one that gives $1 because he's staying consistent. But the one that gives $100, like, here's $100, I got better things to do with my money. But the one that only gives $1 is like, that's some good stuff. Can you say gigas for fucking? Toilet. Maybe one of those.
I'm getting on.
So yeah.
Okay, wrap it up.
But yeah.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell a story. Okay, so there was these 2 sisters, and they lived in an apartment. One sister that was doing good and reading Quran and doing good by law, and praying every day and making sure that she was doing the right things, lived upstairs. And the sister that wasn't doing good and was hanging out with her friends and not praying and doing bad things lived downstairs. And so the sister upstairs thought in her head and was all like, oh, well, since I've been doing so good, maybe it's time for me to loosen up a little bit and do some bad things. And since I've been so good to Allah, maybe I could do some bad things and start not doing the right thing. So she thought that, and the sister downstairs that was doing bad thought that it was time for her to do some good things and do right by God. So on her way, the sister that was doing good went on her way downstairs to do the bad things, and the sister that was doing good went on her way to do. The sister that was doing bad went on her way to do bad. The sister that was doing bad went on her way upstairs to do good, and on their way going up and down the stairs, they clashed and died. And then the sister that was doing good went to hell because her intentions was to do bad by God and to do bad in life. So, that was her last thought, and that was her thing that she was going to do before she died. And the sister that was doing bad, that was trying to go upstairs to do good by God, she went to Jannah because she had a good intention to do good. So, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sophia. And today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about 99 kilos. Shut up!
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So there was this man who killed 99 people and he wanted to repent. So he went to one guy and said, how do I repent? He said, you can't. So he killed that person and now it's 100.
And then he went to the other guy, and the other guy said, you can repent, and he told him the place to repent, but I forgot what the place was called. So, yeah, and then on his way to going to that place, he died, and the angels of the
Heaven and hell.
yeah, heaven and hell, angels came down to earth, and the hell angels were like, he should go to hell because how many people he killed, and the heaven angels were like, he should go to heaven because he can still repent. And so then what they did is they decided that how far he got, if he got farther to the place, and if he was still close to his sins, and he was closer to the place, so then he went straight to heaven.
Alhamdulillah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Once upon a time, there was a girl. Her name was Hiba, and she was very, very dancing. So she danced a long time. But what happened? She was falling down, but she hurt herself. But she stand up again. And what happened? She was very, very smart. But she didn't know that everything in her past of her, but she ever never know, but she could never dance. So she decided to dance all her own on her side.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
Takbir.
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 Alhamdulillah.
That was